Do you know there are things you should never share with your family after 70? As we age, we become more open about our lives, wanting to pass down lessons or lighten our hearts. But certain words can bring regret, tension, or even unnecessary worry to those we love. Even if your intentions are good, revealing too much can sometimes backfire, leading to misunderstandings or lost trust. If you've ever wished you could take back something you told your family, you're not alone. In this video, we're talking about 5 important things older adults should keep private from family members. These are secrets, not because you're hiding anything shameful, but because protecting your peace and theirs can often be the wisest path. Every point comes from the lived experiences of seniors, as well as expert advice in psychology and family relationships. The goal is to help you navigate the delicate balance of honesty, dignity, and wisdom that comes with age. Stay tuned until the end because what you learn here can help you avoid regrets and preserve stronger, healthier family bonds. Whether you're already feeling the weight of past confessions or simply want to avoid future missteps, these 5 reminders can make all the difference in your golden years. Let's get started. Number 1. Old family resentments. One of the hardest temptations to resist as we get older is to bring up old family hurts or grievances, especially when gathered around the table or reminiscing about the past. You may feel a strong urge to clear the air, explain your side, or finally express disappointment that has lingered for years. But speaking openly about old resentments, no matter how justified, can create more pain than healing, both for yourself and your loved ones. In my years, I've seen many families torn apart by stories that surfaced decades after the fact. A father admits a long-standing grudge against his brother. A grandmother confides about an unfairness from childhood, or an elder reveals secrets about favoritism or perceived slights. While these truths might feel liberating to get off your chest, they often sow new seeds of conflict and misunderstanding among children and grandchildren who may not fully grasp the context or who see things differently. It's natural to want your story to be heard, especially if you felt overlooked or misunderstood. But when you share these wounds with family members, especially those who weren't even born when it happened, you risk changing the way they see themselves in each other. Old wounds can be reopened. Family gatherings can become tense, and those cherished moments together may suddenly feel uncomfortable or fraught with blame. Psychologists often say that some memories are best processed privately or with a trusted friend or counselor, not with younger generations who deserve a sense of peace and unity. When you feel tempted to revisit old resentments, consider whether sharing truly serves a healing purpose or simply places a burden on those you love. With wisdom, you can choose to let go, creating space for new memories instead of fueling the old fires. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is leave. Certain chapters close for the sake of harmony and your own peace of mind. Number 2. Details of your financial situation. Talking openly about money with family can seem practical or even necessary as we age, but sharing every detail about your finances often leads to more trouble than clarity. You might want to be transparent about your savings, debts, or investments, thinking it will ease future planning or prevent misunderstandings down the road. But when all the numbers are laid bare, it can cause unexpected stress, worry, or even resentment among your children or grandchildren. Older adults sometimes believe that explaining their financial standing will teach important lessons or help loved ones prepare for what's ahead. Instead, this information can create tension, jealousy, or disappointment, especially if expectations about inheritances, gifts, or support do not match reality. Family members may compare themselves to siblings, question your choices, or even treat you differently, not out of malice, but because money has a way of complicating emotions in relationships. You may have seen it yourself. A son who worries his parents are spending too much, a daughter who feels she deserves more, or relatives who begin hinting about loans or favors. The more details you share, the more likely it is for misunderstandings or even conflicts to arise. Money matters are deeply personal, and once you reveal too much, you cannot take those words back. It is wise to keep certain specifics like exact account balances or property values between yourself and your financial advisor unless a genuine emergency or legal issue requires otherwise. Instead, focus on providing clear instructions for important decisions like wills or healthcare directives and let the rest remain private. This not only protects your dignity but also helps maintain family harmony and trust. After all, your value to your family is far greater than any sum in the bank. And your greatest legacy will always be the love and wisdom you pass down, not the details of your net worth. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Personal regrets and disappointments. Reaching the age of 70 and beyond often brings moments of reflection about the paths not taken, the dreams left unfulfilled, or mistakes that still linger in your mind. It can be tempting to confide in family about the regrets you carry, perhaps in hopes that sharing your experience will spare them from similar pain. But pouring out your deepest disappointments to children or grandchildren may do more harm than good, often leaving them with confusion, guilt, or even a burden to fix what cannot be changed. Many seniors feel the urge to share stories of failed businesses, missed opportunities, or broken relationships, especially during quiet conversations or family gatherings. You may feel your wisdom can help loved ones avoid the same pitfalls. However, younger family members might instead feel pressured to live differently. Anxiety about repeating your mistakes, or even sadness at seeing you unhappy. The weight of a parent or grandparent's regrets is not something they are equipped to carry, and it can overshadow their own journeys or sense of optimism. Often such confessions are prompted by a desire to connect or to be understood. But the reality is that your family is already shaped by your resilience and the love you've shown throughout your life, not by the setbacks you endured. If you feel the need to process regrets, seek support from peers, a counselor, or in private reflection. This allows you to find peace on your terms without passing along sorrow or insecurity. Sharing your triumphs, lessons learned, or even how you move forward after difficult times can be powerful. But focusing too much on what you wish you had done differently can leave your loved ones worried or discouraged. By keeping personal regrets private, you protect your family's hope and allow them to draw strength from your example of perseverance rather than your pain. Your ability to move forward with dignity is in itself an inspiration that speaks louder than any confession of regret. Number 4. Opinions about other family members. It's almost inevitable after decades of family gatherings and shared history to form strong opinions, sometimes critical, sometimes protective, about relatives. You may see patterns, behaviors, or choices that concern you. And the urge to share your observations with one child, a spouse, or even a grandchild can be overwhelming. Yet, voicing these opinions too freely is a mistake. Many older adults come to regret as it can cause division, suspicion, and lasting hurt within the family. When you express disapproval or strong feelings about one relative to another, even if you mean well, your words can create a wedge. What begins as a private conversation can become a source of gossip, lead to alliances, or give rise to unspoken tensions at family events. People remember what you say, and once a judgment is voiced, it can change relationships in ways you never intended. The result is often more distance, more conflict, or a breakdown in the trust that keeps families close. Sometimes elders share opinions to protect a loved one or to guide them away from harm. But the truth is, family members must navigate their own relationships and learn their own lessons. Criticisms, warnings, or comparisons rarely have the effect you hope for, and may even create resentment toward you for interfering. The healthiest families are those where each person feels free to be themselves, knowing that acceptance, not criticism, is at the heart of every bond. If you find yourself tempted to comment about someone else in the family, whether it's a sibling, an in-law, or a grandchild's partner, pause and reflect on whether your words are necessary, or simply a reflection of your own preferences. Wisdom is knowing when to hold your tongue, allowing love and patience to fill the space where judgment might otherwise live. The peace that comes from restraint will serve you and your family far more than any momentary satisfaction from speaking your mind. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Details of your health worries. As we age, it's only natural to experience new aches, pains, or medical diagnoses that sometimes feel overwhelming. The desire to lean on family for support is strong, and in many cases, it's healthy to keep loved ones informed about serious conditions or major decisions. But constantly sharing every new symptom, test result, or fear with your family can become a source of anxiety or frustration for both you and them, especially when your children or grandchildren feel helpless or unsure how to respond. It's common to think that keeping your family in the loop about your health will prepare them, encourage their involvement, or prevent surprises. However, when health updates become a frequent topic of conversation, your loved ones may begin to worry excessively, feel responsible for your well-being, or even start to avoid deeper conversations out of discomfort. Instead of building closeness, it can create distance. As family members struggle to process the emotional weight of each new detail or complaint, in some cases, seniors use health disclosures as a way to seek sympathy, express frustration, or simply find someone to listen. While there's nothing wrong with seeking comfort, choosing the right person, perhaps a close friend, support group, or healthcare provider, can make all the difference. Not every concern needs to be shared with children or grandchildren who may lack the experience or maturity to provide real help. By choosing what to disclose and what to handle privately, you help your family maintain a sense of stability and hope. Of course, it's important to communicate significant changes or emergency information that affects family decisions or care. But day-to-day worries or minor setbacks are often best managed independently, allowing your loved ones to see your strength and resilience rather than only your vulnerabilities. This approach fosters respect and confidence, qualities that are just as important to your family as any update about your health. Your example teaches them how to handle life's challenges with dignity and composure. And this lesson is far more valuable than a list of ailments or anxieties. Final thoughts. Looking back, the decision to keep certain things to yourself after 70 isn't about secrecy or shutting out your family. It's about using the wisdom you've gathered over the years to protect the peace and happiness of everyone you love, including yourself. Every family has its own delicate balance, and experience teaches us that sometimes the kindest thing we can do is hold back, allowing space for healing, acceptance, and growth. The things we choose not to share can be just as important as the lessons we do pass down. By letting go of old resentments, keeping the details of your finances and health private, and resisting the urge to judge or relive regrets, you model maturity, strength, and compassion. Your silence in these areas is not weakness but a gift, making it easier for your family to enjoy your company, trust your guidance, and feel secure in their place beside you. Remember, your value doesn't depend on the secrets you keep or share, but on the love, steadiness, and understanding you bring to every relationship. If you've regretted sharing too much in the past, know that it's never too late to start anew to protect your heart. Nurture your family's peace and enjoy the freedom that comes from wise restraint. The path to harmony is built not on confessions, but on the quiet courage to choose what truly matters. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.